Alright, so today's video we're watching a gold 5 DPS on PC playing Soldier and Bastion on Route 66. They say, I finally did it. After playing this game off and on since 2017, I reached gold 5 on DPS. This is my first game there, and honestly now I'm questioning if I belong here at all. Our attack felt easy, but we kind of fell apart during the defend round. I'm at a loss for words. I've played so hard to get here, and I'm probably not going to be staying for long at this rate. I thought I did pretty well. Was the enemy team just better? What can I do differently next time? I played a few after this one and already fell. I don't really want to be back in silver for too long. Thanks in advance. So let's see what you got to do. You need to climb. Either way, you hit gold. It's something you've wanted to do. When you get into a new rank, it can be a little bit... Some people in chat can explain it too, like with this too, is like, when you climb into a new rank, it just starts to play differently, right? Sometimes it could be as simple as people are hitting their shots more. Sometimes it can be as simple as people's positioning's better. Sometimes it's, you know, the pacing of the rank plays differently. So each time, it turns into one of those things, right? It just takes time. So it's not uncommon to get to a new rank and have it feel a little bit overwhelming at first. But like it can happen, right? Like it can happen that way. So, you know, even if you like climb to a rank and then you lose a few games after and end up like at silver 1, it doesn't necessarily mean that you didn't climb to gold or you didn't deserve gold. It's just that like you now have to adjust to a new pace and that can take time. You get what I'm saying? We'll see how you play though. Obviously I haven't seen you play yet, so I can't like... Playing decent range.
Hello.
If you weren't the cart pusher, I would tell you to go up on high ground. Straight up. I would tell you to go take map control because it's very important here. Now go. Go. Get off cart. So what you would do here, just to show you already, here's where you're already going wrong here. You have two options on this map. You can take the flank route this way to control and like annoy them as they come up through the choke. You could already be here right now peppering the Zarya. If that isn't an option, here's your next spot. You play here. So why do you play here as Soldier 76? Well, let me show you. 1, you can shoot this angle if they cross over here. Number 2, if they go this way, you are capable of sprinting away and repositioning yourself back to a safe spot. Do you see what I'm saying? But what you don't want to do is all stand on cart. Okay? See this? You don't want to stand on cart. Now you ended up just sitting on the cart. See, now, like, this is why I get concerned about, like, bad positioning, is because now you're going to have a Zarya in front of you who can beam both of you down. The reason why you want to take multiple angles is because if I show you this camera point of view, like, look at the point of view of the Zarya. Like, if I'm a Zarya right now and this is what I see, as long as my support even remotely heals me, I'm like, dude, like, I'm just winning this team fight. Like, this is just easy for me at this point, right? So, the reason why you create angles is that so there's only one target, right? So that way, yeah, your Cassidy might get rolled here, but not you either. So you would play up at the angles we talked about. If you were up here to begin with, now you could be helping with the Soldier 76 up here, and now you have a much better opportunity, right? So, once again, I want to show you how key positioning is, and I'm showing you, like, why it's key there. Okay, there we go. We're good. There you go. Now you're getting out. Now you're flanking around. Okay, this is good. This is correct. But see, like, the problem is that you had the right idea here, right? You had the right idea, but your timing was off. So the reason why you would want to set up there prior, right, is because you're now going to be in a spot. Okay, just to reiterate this, when you go up there and you flank around and you're in those spots, right, they have to grind through the chokes to get to you, right? So while you had the right idea to get there, you were just late on your timing. But I wanted to show you, like, why that's a good play and then what the result is. I don't even mind you going a cart here because they're going to kill you, but at least the cart is still in one team fight territory. I would not stagger yourself for much longer. Yep. You just staggered yourself there. The cart one, I understood, but at a certain point, I would try to slow that down a little bit. All right?
My tactical visor is charging.
This ends now.
All right. Different pathing. Remember, you're on Soldier 76. You have mobility, right? We just saw you use that mobility to survive. Why are you going low ground here to fight in front of a Zarya or not going under the or going under the cave into chokes? Go up here, play this angle, shoot at them, boom, flank around. Look where you're at now. Look at this position. You have a 1v1 against a soldier. You might win it, you might not, but you're being aggressive, and now you also have great map control. See what I'm saying? Different angles. I'm just trying to give you a different approach of how you can play these situations, because like I don't feel like from an aim point of view you're hitting some shots, right? Like I said, once again, it's gold and silver, so like your expectation of like how many shots you're going to see hit, etc., can shift, etc., right? I don't know how many times I can say etc. in the same sentence. The point being is that you want to find ways to get value. So if you're going to play soldier and you have the opportunity to flank around, like you have an ultimate here. You're at 98%, right? Imagine you go up here, flank around, shoot the soldier a couple times, pop your ultimate, boom, way different team fight. Now your queen might ult everybody and win this for you, right? But like the point being is that you have so much more you can do in this team fight. Queen ults in, gets 2 with it, kill Zarya, kill Soldier.
Echo here.
I've got you in my sights.
Okay, that's an ultimate. Hey, listen, anytime you even get an assist with a Soldier 76 ultimate, I'm happy. Is that bad? That I'm still at the point now with Soldier 76, and if I get an assist with it, I'm like, damn, that was a good ult. Holy crap, I popped off. Like, damn, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could do that, you know? Like, holy, wow. A rank gold. Gold 5. Different path and opportunities here. You ready? See where you're at right here? You don't need to be here. You have 2 options. You can go up here around, take away the high ground control. A little bit risky right now with the early team fight. Or you just sprint up here, and then you have angles again. There's a reason why when you watch, like, really good people, like, when you watch like Soldier 76 being played in like, let's say top 500, a lot of it's sprinting around the map. It's so you can set up. Now you're like, yeah, it's silver though, or gold. Like you say that you want to play differently. I agree, but I think the same thing can work here. I think you can get the same value, if not more, by just taking flanks and angles. Like this could be a free kill on Soldier 76. Worst comes to worst, right? Worst comes to worst, you flank this Soldier 76 and whiff. Like just miss every shot, but the soldier knows you're there. Then this soldier now has to turn to you. What does this do? Takes pressure off your echo. Takes pressure off your team's front line here, right? Like, look at this. Even Jungler Queen, right? She's going, holy crap, my Mohawk is getting even larger now because you're not flanking, okay? Do you want your Jungler Queen to run into this issue more? You could argue maybe, but the point is that you want to find ways to flank and make those type of plays to alleviate pressure on the rest of your team. That's why you do that. If they don't turn for you, it's a win. If they do turn for you, it's still a win because you're alleviating pressure. I just want to show that with Soldier. So stop like getting stuck on the cart and go for more of those plays.
Who needs healing?
Now you run away.
Hello.
Hey, you flanked a little bit there. I'll take it, right? But now you're back where you were. Stairs. There's stairs to your right. I repeat, there are stairs to your right. Go up the stairs. To your right. Alright. No, let's take the small doorway to the... You know the Zarya's still next to you, right? That Zarya didn't just disappear. Once again, you can do all of that by just going up the stairs to the right. I just want to get you set up better. Real talk, you said like you don't think you belong in the lobbies. I don't even think this is the case right now. I think you just need to like work on your position and you're going to be fine. Like I really think that's going to make or break and be a huge difference maker for you. I'm serious. Especially if you're playing Soldier 76.
Everyone, heal up.
Here we go.
My ult's almost ready.
Duplicating zone.
Because right now it's a consistent trend. You're just getting stuck, right? Like you're basically just always at like the cart with everybody there, so you're taking more damage. That was a res. I can't believe that Mercy survived. Okay, let's just pause. This is what I mean. Like look at the Soldier 76 ultimate, for example. One, I talk about getting assists. Go top left, stairs, up here, boom. Now you Soldier 76 ultimate. Now you're in a spot where they're like kind of stuck. Now you can isolate. Now you can take, like, this is why I want to get you in the mindset of like, there's more you can do in the neutral rather than just sit here and like run it down mid. Like that's basically what I'm getting at. You can still kill all the everybody in the game there with that same play, right? That's why I'm showing you multiple avenues of pathing. That could be helpful. I want to point out, this is a great example of what I'm talking about. Let me ask you this question. Do you feel like in this spot you mechanically popped off? No. It wasn't going to be one of your best, aggressive plays. But what did you do, though? Let's ignore the aim there for a second, okay? Because I think sometimes we're going to focus on that, right? Let's ignore the aim. What did this do, though? The person above you got distracted. Now the soldier and Mercy feel obligated to have to go for you, right? You see what I'm saying? So now, main, you've alleviated pressure on your tank, and you've put yourself in a spot. Now, I will say you need to be better prepared for what they're about to, how they're going to play this, right? Because you're kind of being a little bit too aggro now. But this is the point I'm making of, we're taking angles no matter what the rank is can be helpful. You've distracted them, right? You've taken them away from the team, right? So anyway, I just wanted to point that part out where... And you survived that. So... That whole sequence, by the way, in my opinion, doesn't happen if you don't go on that flank on high ground. How much easier does it feel now to play Soldier 76 when this is what you get to do? You see why I want you not to sit on the cart? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That was such a huge difference. Also, you shouldn't be on the cart right now. There's no point to be there. Just get the kills and win. You're going to win, but, you could be on the high ground, same spot. There you go. So look at that. Outside of jumping off the high ground there, look at what you did. You went high ground. It wasn't, it did, like I said, from the mechanics point of view, yeah, you missed a bunch of shots. But what you did there and the domino effect it had for the rest of that team fight went in your favor. All because you went on a flank angle, which is what I wanted you to do on the first and second point also. So much better to do that. And I think if you get in that mindset, you're going to see a steady progression, right? I like this start, by the way. Once again, you don't need to see the kill feed to know the value you're bringing here. This is good. Only concern, get out sooner than later. All right? Just want to point that out. Unless your team's rolling. That's a different story. Yep, sprint.
Hello. Hey. Appreciate it.
I'm going to teach you something here. This is going to help your supports. This is going to help you. You always hear me talk about how, in top 500, how, players become a little bit more resourceful, right? It's very helpful, okay? Instead of going to the health pack, you just went here and waved to your teammates. There's risk to this. You have to wait on your teammates to turn around. Your teammates are worried about multiple stuff. There's a health pack right here. Heck, if you want to be aggressive, there's a health pack right here. Don't go to your supports when they're, basically sitting here fighting 4 people in front of them and start spamming you need healing. Or, waving hello to your teammates. Just go get a health pack. Be resourceful in that sense. You will survive and be fine during this one. Go get a health pack and return to the fight. You would be right back in the team fight with the same amount of time. Okay? Now, once again, I understand sometimes you need to save ult charge, right? So, let's say this is a situation where you kill 4. This is fine, right? You're okay, 5-6% extra ult charge here. This will be a good idea. But if your teammates are still actively engaging in a team fight, you don't just, try not to go stand behind them and spam I need healing. Go find the health packs at that point. Obviously, it's situational on the hero, but you're playing a very fast hero. Okay?
Come get healed. Come fall down. Careful, there's more of them than us.
And to reiterate, it's not it's fine to use the button that you need healing and stuff like that. It's more along the lines of recognizing when you have the capability of going to keep yourself alive with your own way to do it, whether it's a healing station or a health pack. It alleviates a lot of pressure on supports. So that way they're not spinning in circles, right? If you're making your support turn into a sprinkler and they have to heal in circles, that's how your tank falls over next. I like the high ground take here, regardless of the result. You don't need to go for the Mercy there. I just need to pause and let you know. Listen, even when I go for Mercy, sometimes that's how it's gonna look. All right. I would say target priority can be very key in that situation. That Mercy is high up in the air at that point. You're gonna do a little bit more minimal than what you would normally do. Yeah, you know, wait for the opportunity to get that Mercy, not try to force the elim. Yep.
This ends now.
Nice ult. Good job. Nice. Good play.
Come get healed.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's what I said earlier with the
There's more of them.
whenever I miss my shots on Ana, it's because my teammates have really good movement. It's not my aim. I like that approach. Now, it wasn't my aim. It's my teammates have good movement. You know, I hate. Same with the player. When you miss every shot on the Mercy, it's got good movement. That's all it is. My aim's fine. It's their movement. You tried. What's the rank? They're in gold. Yeah. Remember, stop. Ended up on the low ground and running that Azaria. Are you picking a perk, or I don't know what that was? Mercy. Target focus. If you see a Zarya, but you see a Mercy attached to the Zarya... Oh. You're staying in your spots for too long. Good angle, but your mobility with your sprint is a strength to soldier, not just a way to get back from spawn quicker. Okay? This is just getting snowballed. I think sprint is underutilized. I think sometimes players want so much uptime on their damage that when you play soldier, you get caught in this like statue mode. I'm trying to get you out of the statue mode, right? Remember the high ground spots we showed you earlier? You could go right side here if you want to, but you have to be really fast. Like, just start sprinting. But you're going to have the perks, too, so... I don't know what... You did pick the sprint perk, so, yes. I haven't talked about it too much, but you have this habit of healing station where you use it as, like, I'm going to lead off with this, rather than, like, using it when you need to use it. Ooh, nice kill. Good kill. You have the attachment on you. Don't bring it to your team. Be careful there, by the way, because they stuck you with the Sojourn thing, and that will actually, like, you'll bring it to your team for more damage. Position it again. You're just, like, stuck on the cart. You had to run to the cart, so I get that one. I mean, like, for me, like, I just think that you know sometimes that you need to go take map control and play around the map and make all, like, these, like, cool plays. But, like, at other times, I feel like you just forget that and you just default to running it down mid. So we need to get you out of the habit of doing that. We'll talk about it at the end of the video of, like things you can, like, improve and fix. But I think that's really what you're doing wrong is, like, you're just not setting up correctly. I think you can be in gold. I think you can get back to where you need to be, but you need to adjust that playstyle. I just think that, like, you're just constantly just running in a straight line to them, and then you don't play angles. And then when you do play angles, you see good results. So, like, that's the part that confuses me. Ooh, I like the strat. You pick perks for both heroes. You won't really have time to do, like, I guess you could, in theory, if you win a team fight, but, hey, it's a good strat. Also, your support line is going to be rough here for the comp that you have. Right idea, wrong comp. I just don't know if there'll be enough healing. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, here we go. All right, playing some Bastion. I mean, you not surprised to see your Rhine fall over right away with your comp. Yeah, there's not much you can do in this situation. Yep. Yeah, okay, so, like, listen. So we'll pause right here. This seems fine as a pause. So, like, listen. You said you want to get back to gold. You don't want to keep getting stuck in silver. So let's start to fix some of the things that can help you become better here. And I think, in my opinion, what you need to fix is you need to start playing more to the strengths of your heroes. So let's start with Soldier 76. That's clearly, like, the hero you like to play a lot. Let's start seeing more of these flanks. Let's start seeing more sprinting around. We're not just using sprint to run back from spawn. We're using it as a tool to get map control. So the more you flank and go for those plays, the more confident you'll get in those plays, and more likely you'll start to hit more of your shots when you make those plays because you have less to think about. So get into that habit, and I think you're going to see good results. But if you keep running it down mid and you keep defaulting to standing behind your tank and standing on the card as Soldier, you're just taking away so much value as Soldier that you can get by just going elsewhere. So we're going to leave it with one thing here, okay? It's your positioning and where you set up. Start setting up on flanks, on high grounds, play to your strengths. You do that, you're going to have a much better time. But if you keep running to the cart and you default to standing behind your tank, you're going to fall over a lot more than you should, okay? So start doing that, work on that, and I think you're going to see steady improvement. You got this. You absolutely got this. If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to my YouTubes if you haven't. Leave a comment. All of it helps. If you want to submit your own Spectating, my Discord. That's where you do that. Description below. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch app below the webcam. Also stream on YouTube. Stop by if you haven't. We have a lot of fun here. With that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.